Shalom everybody. This week's Torah portion is called Chayei Sarah, the life of Sarah. The interesting thing is that in the beginning of this week's parsha is when she actually dies, when she's buried by Abraham down the road from here in the holy city of Hebron. So why is it that the Torah portion is called Chayei Sarah, the life of Sarah, when she's actually dead? Wouldn't it make sense to make it a few portions before, while she's living her life, when she has Yitzchak? Having children is life, but yet when she dies, we call it the life of Sarah. Often, people don't get to challenge themselves, thank God, on life and death. And when we don't get to challenge ourselves on what we believe around life, around death, then what happens? We don't get to ask ourselves what we live for. When death is not real to us, then we just do life and things happen, and they're all circumstance or happenstance, I should say, rather than living with purpose. When we actually are challenged with death in front of our face, then we get to ask ourselves, what are we willing to die for? And even more so, what are we willing to live for? How are we going to live? What are the standards? What are our belief systems? What are our character traits that we are creating for ourselves and for our family? May we all be blessed never to have to face death, but to ask ourselves every day, how are we willing to live our life? When we die, what will we be known for? What difference did we actually make to the world? Rather than, God forbid, living a life and only for a few weeks after, a few days after, people talk about, oh, well, yeah, they were a nice person. Very nice. We have at the most 120 years to actually stand for something, to do something, and truly live life.